Just topped off the diesel tank. The leak is fixed, thankfully. So, but like I said, now my sender unit does not work, so I don't know my fuel level once we leave. So let's keep up on hours. We know the motor uses half to 3/4 of a gallon an hour, depending on how hard we push it. So, but at least the leak's fixed, so now we can top it off. And you know, fuel, a little bit of fuel get up on deck as long as we go slow, you know, clean it all up, and we'll know exactly when it's full, so we can always start over if we get a little messed up on hours keeping up with everything. But no more diesel smells in the boat, and no more diesel in the bilge, more importantly. So that's fixed. Cassie got the boat all cleaned up yesterday. We washed the boat yesterday, and then we got a storm last night, because you know, why wouldn't we get storms? And the boat was just trashed this morning, dirt and grass all over it. So I'll rinse it off again today. Before we leave, just gotta top off the water tanks. We're gonna go pick up a couple things like some beer and stuff. I will say, guys, if you're ever in this area and you need to resupply, depending on which way you're going, just skip Carrabelle for resupply and just go straight to Port St. Joe. They have better selections, better prices. Well, for 15 gallons of diesel, 4 gallons of gasoline, and 2 nights in the marina for a 41-foot boat, we just paid $220. 220 bucks is a lot of money when you don't have income, but that's a pretty good price. Got us in, we got all of our boat work done, we're all topped off, so that was $220 well spent. And I mean, including fuel, that's cheap, real cheap. So Sea Quarters Marina in Carrabelle is a good deal, good people, check them out.
All right, I'm ready. Shit, God damn it. Phone.
What are you doing?
Your fucking phone, you ready?
Hold on, yep.
How fast?
You're gonna have to go back half throttle to get us some speed. Okay, hold slow. Looking good.
Front, going to that left pole.
Front. Down here. Looking good. Turn it the other way if you can.
Yep.
Alright, here I come. There you go. You want me to get it? Where you got it?
No, you, because I don't know. Like I said, I get nervous how shallow it gets around here.
Well, guys, I don't know how that came out on video, but we got out the dock really easy. We got into the dock really easy too. Unfortunately, we did not record any of that because I'm a terrible YouTuber. I was getting into the dock. So we are on our way back. We're about to go anchor again down there towards Dog Island. And yeah, back our anchor life. I already missed my AC, I'm sweating. Got a re-anchor down here off of Dog Island. In this little harbor part, this little bay area, I don't know what you call it. There's this little area, it's called Shipper's Cove. I'll mark it on with the picture on Navionics for y'all. But yeah, we're just gonna hang out here. Guys, I know we didn't get much video here in Carrabelle, but weather again has got us where we're leaving in the morning. So we're getting everything ready. Got to pull out from Carrabelle on our way down towards Tarpon Springs, Tampa area. I guess wherever we feel comfortable on pulling in, but that's kind of where our plan is to go. And if we have problems, we'll scoot up to Cedar Key. It's a little bit more north. So we'll see how the day goes. It is just after 5 o'clock in the morning. We got about two and a half hours before sunrise. And that'd be the view outside. So yeah, we're about to do this. Cassie's tired. I woke her up real early, so that's supposed to be a rule. We're not supposed to set alarms, but we did, so we can make this pass, get this out the way. Yeah, we're about to do this. I would video, but you're not going to see anything for a couple hours, so we'll check in with y'all after the sun comes up. Cassie done caught us dinner, y'all. She's a better fisherman than me, I guess. Yeah, big old mackerel. Happy with this. Well, y'all, we a few hours into the trip, making pretty good time already. We've been averaging probably about 5.5, 6 knots. Yeah, it's a good old sail so far. Everything's just going good. Knock on this wood. Well, we had great sailing this morning. Cassie caught one hell of a Spanish mackerel. Didn't get any video of it, but I'll post some pictures because she's our fisherman now. I catch catfish and sharks, and she catches edible stuff. So from now on, she's the fisherman. But we have lost all wind. Well, there's a little bit of wind, but not enough to sail in. And now we're beating into the big rollers that's left over. I don't know if y'all can see those or not. But yeah, we're beating into like 2-3 foot rollers, just motoring, but that's okay. We're about a third of the way into the trip, and we just made water and topped off the tank, so that's a plus right there. So, but now we just get to sit here and just beat into these rollers. Well, I just woke up from a little nap. We're still about, no, we're about halfway mark now, so that's good. Wind's still shit, still motoring, but it's calm as could be out here, so that's good. Not using much fuel. Yeah, uneventful day. A lot of dolphins. Tried fishing a little bit more, but we kept getting a bunch of grass, and then I quit. Took in the lines when I took a nap, so Cassie didn't have to deal with it. So no more fish today, which is fine. Those fillets off that Spanish we got were huge, so we're good to go. We'll do a little bit more fishing tomorrow maybe. But yeah, sun's about to go down and it's about to be dark, and this will probably be it for the day, y'all. Beautiful out here. About 10 miles from our destination, we're going into Tarpon Springs. And let me tell y'all, sorry I have not videoed anything today. What a night, what a morning. Wind completely died on us. We were in some stacked up seas. They weren't huge. They were like three-ish, maybe 4-ish. The apps and everything were calling for 2 to 3, but they felt a little bigger than 3. But they were just stacked up on top of each other. They were 4-second intervals, and it was just wave after wave. And while we were sailing, everything was okay. It wasn't that bad, but they kept building as we got a little bit more offshore, and then the wind just died. Ended up having to motor, and we were just bashing, and there's I didn't even look to see, but there's some kind of current here because we were struggling. So it was like 3.5 knots. We'd hit the wave, so the boat would slow down to like 1 knot, and then we'd speed back up like 3.5. Remember, it didn't matter how we were hitting these waves. It was bad. It was a bad night. We're exhausted. We got a little bit of wind back this morning. Full sails and like 10-mile-an-hour wind, and we couldn't even sail like 3 knots. It was insane. I don't know, some kind of weird current. We might have been caught in one of these loop currents or something, but now we're on the other side of that current though. We still have no wind, but at least it's calmed down. It's very nice now. It sucks that we've been motoring. We've been motoring for like 12 hours straight, 18 hours straight. It sucks. That's okay. We got fuel. Whatever. We're here. I'm sorry, guys. I am whooped. This is real sailing right here. It ain't all beaches and bikinis. You know, sometimes it's no wind and stacked up choppy seas and no sleep because the boat's flying back and forth, and no matter what you do, you just can't fall asleep. So me and Cassie have been trying to catch up on sleep this afternoon, so we're almost there. We're gonna get up here, get anchored, have us a couple passage beers, and then probably pass out, and you probably won't see us for like 2 days. So yeah.
At Tarpon. Good luck to you. It's your commercial-free ride
Cheers.
home, 99.5 QYK.
Well, at least it missed us today while we were sailing. I've already seen a 25-mile-an-hour gust, so it's sustained to 20, so we'll see how bad this thing gets. Well, the winds just keep growing and growing. We got us a storm on our hands, boys. Gust in there for 27. We keep getting bigger gusts, but our wind instrument doesn't update that quick. So this is a pretty gnarly little storm we got going on right now. Our Manus anchor's holding great. We had it left, moved our circle. I know y'all can't really see nothing. I don't know what's going on with the camera, but yeah, a good little storm. Hopefully we can catch enough water out of here. I've got our water catch going on with our jerry can right there. We're trying to catch our dishwater in our dish pan. So catching water, just ate dinner. And yeah, ripped my American flag. God, I gotta go get my flag now. About to lose it. All right, guys, gotta go. Well, guys, just got the trash out, and now we're gonna go try to. Had the boat for 3 years. Check the transmission fluid, you know, every now and then. Never uses any. Now all of a sudden we're low on transmission fluid. No leaks or nothing, but low on transmission fluid. I mean, we have motored a lot these past month, and then we just motored for like 20 hours straight. So yeah, now we're on a mission to try to find transmission fluid before we leave this place. We had a plan just to stay here for a day or two, rest, and then leave, but now we're on a mission to find shit. So there we go.
I'll make sandwiches if you do.
But I got my transmission fluid. That was important. There was an Ace Hardware, and right next to Ace Hardware was a Dollar General. There was a little grocery store there too. It was called Discount Groceries. They had a big sign out front that says they sell in-date and expired foods. So just keep in mind about that. But we were able to dinghy right up to a subdivision that looks like it was in development, tied up to a dock, and just walked right there. It wasn't even a quarter of a mile, so it worked out really good. So like I said, it felt good to get off the boat. We've been on the boat for a few days and just felt good to get off it. So all right, let me get to planting plants, because we got citronella now. We got lemongrass that my wife calls Clarence, and now we got citronelle that my wife calls citronelle.
I don't want to do that right there. Maybe.
Pull towards you.
Oh, up a little bit.
Get what off? No.
Yeah, it'd be nice to get that stanchion off. I mean that. Yeah, that.
All right, guys. Well, we're leaving Tarpon Springs, Alicote Keys, however you say it, area this morning.